Turn number 4, Austin Bonner and Blake Clark. Here we go once again. Better start this time. Blake Clark gets a jump and down into the turn number 1. He will lead us, followed by Austin Bonner and Aaron Benedict, Brian Schutte. 4-car battle for the race lead. Blake Clark has at the end of the back straightaway. Austin Bonner edges him as they roll into turn number 4, but back down the back front straightaway. The 88 of Blake Clark is your race leader. Austin Bonner in car number 21, not giving up just yet, takes the race lead back down the back straightaway. And to turn number 3, Austin Bonner, your race leader, followed by Blake Clark, Brian Schutte, and Aaron Benedict. Austin Bonner throws a little White Castle slider into turn number 1 and back down the back straightaway. Austin Bonner still your leader, followed by Blake Clark. Battle for the third position between the 77A of Aaron Benedict and the 7X of Brian Schutte. Austin Bonner is your race leader. Blake Clark runs second. Aaron Benedict got the third spot away from the 7X of Brian Schutte. As you see Schutte three-wheeling it off at turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Jody York runs 5th, and the 54 of Cody Shoemaker runs in your 6th and final racing position. Meanwhile, back up front, your leader is Austin Bonner as he works his way off at turn number 4. Your battle for second starting to heating up between Austin Benedict and Blake Clark. And to turn number 3, Aaron Benedict is your race leader and gets it off of turn number 4. 2 more laps to go for the 21 of Austin Bonner. Brian Schutte races up to your third position as Blake Clark gets shuffled right on back to the 4th running position. White flag this time displayed. One more trip around for the 21 of Austin Bonner. Your leader works us on down in the back straightaway into turn number 3. He comes out of turn number 4. Austin Bonner, your winner. Followed by Aaron Benedict, Brian Schutte, Blake Clark, Jody York, and Cody Shoemaker. Here we go this time. Looks a little bit better as Shelby Williams gets a jump and hustles on down into the first corner. Shelby Williams on a high side. Drag races William Gould down the back straightaway. Gould is on point as they enter turn number 3. William Gould, your race leader, followed by Shelby Williams, Tommy Fain, Bobby Miller, and J.D. Davis. William Gould is lap number 1 leader. Shelby Williams to the bottom side of turn number 1, slides up through turn number 2. Not enough real estate to get by the G17 of William Gould. Gould three-wheeling it off a turn number 4 to come around to complete lap number 2. William Gould, your race leader, followed by Shelby Williams, Tommy Fain, Bobby Miller, and J.D. Davis. Shelby Williams searching, looks to the peak of the bottom side, not enough there, trying to get a run on the G17 of William Gould. Shelby Williams tags the back straightaway wall with the right rear, but remains running second. Gould still your leader, followed by Williams, Fain, Miller, and Davis. Top 3 starting to pull away from the rest of the field now. Tommy Fain runs it off into low side turn number 3. Three-wheels it out to turn number 4, trying to get a run on the 9 of Shelby Williams. Nothing looking for him there as your leader still the G17 of William Gould out of Calera, Oklahoma. White flag displayed this time for the G17 of William Gould. 9 of Shelby Williams runs second, followed by Tommy Fain, Bobby Miller, and J.D. Davis. Your winners, a G17 of William Gould, followed by Shelby Williams, Tommy Fain, Bobby Miller, and J.D. Davis. Lights are out. We go green on 4. Here we go, modified. Kel Westover gets a jump, hustles us down on into the middle of turn number 1 and the high side of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway is your leader, the 15W, Kel Westover. Followed by the 24, Emmanuel Williams, 87 John Webb, the 24B of Chris Bragg. But your leader will be the 15W of Kel Westover. Emmanuel Williams rides second, dives down to the bottom, look to get a run on the 15W of Kel Westover. Nothing cooking for him there. Westover still your race leader. Emmanuel Williams rides second, followed by John Webb, Chris Bragg, Rodney Sanders, and William Gould. Around went the 20 of Rodney Sanders. Caution flag does wave. 4. Here we go. Back to your racing action. It is Kel Westover, your leader. Hustles on down to the front. Kel Westover, your leader, followed by now John Webb, Emmanuel Williams, William Gould, and Chris Bragg. Place to be entering turn number 1 looks to be the high side as your leader has been up there all heat race long, the 15W of Kel Westover, as he works us on back down to the front straightaway into turn number 1. He's still your leader, followed by John Webb, Emmanuel Williams, William Gould, and Chris Bragg. Laps down, 3 more to go. They'll come around to see 2 more laps to go this time. From your flagman, Kel Westover is your leader, followed by John Webb, Emmanuel Williams, William Gould, Travis. Your top 2 checked out this time. Out of turn number 4, white flags in the air. 1 more trip around for Kel Westover. Your top 2 hustle on down the back straightaway as they work into turn number 3. All 4 your winners, Kel Westover, followed by John Webb, Emmanuel Williams, William Gould, and Chris Bragg. To the green, off turn number 4. Here we go, green's up. David Tanner is your leader into turn number 1. Followed by Ryan Spangler, Jay Baggett, Dustin Robinson with a little push and shuffles on back to the 6th running position. David Tanner, meanwhile, up front, comes around to complete lap number 1, followed by Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Ryan Spangler, Emmanuel Williams III, and Dustin Robinson. Your battle for 4th is Emmanuel Williams III and Ryan Spangler in car number 97. Up front, your leader with a little push off turn number 4. That is David Tanner in car D25. David Tanner, your race leader, followed by Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Emmanuel Williams III, Ryan Spangler, and Dustin Robinson. Dustin Robinson calls this one quits, car not handling right. We'll pull it off into the infield. That was your 3rd starter. Meanwhile, David Tanner still your race leader, followed by Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Emmanuel Williams in third, and Ryan Spangler. Six laps down, 2 to go. Your drivers will see one more trip around this time as they work off of turn number 4. David Hanner, your leader, followed by Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Emmanuel Williams in third, and Ryan Spangler. Your leader works us on into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. The D25, David Tanner, your race winner, followed by Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Emmanuel Williams in third, and Ryan Spangler. Truget and Abels will try it again. Gilliman and Bonner is second row, and Vasquez is your 5th and final starter. Back racing again this time. Cole Truget leads us off down into turn number 1. Caution comes out. And Michael Abels back green again off turn number 4 this time. Austin Bonner hustles on down the high side. Into turn number 1 will be your race leader as they go down the back straightaway. Austin Bonner, your leader, followed by Matt Gilliam, Cole Truget, AJ Vasquez, and Michael Abels. Bonner, the race leader, followed by Matt Gilliam, Colt Truget, Michael Abels, and AJ Vasquez. Your leader hustles on down into turn number 1, the low side of turn number 1, drifts up to Van de Kush and down the back straightaway. The Elk City, Oklahoma driver, car number 21, that's Austin Bonner. Matt Gilliam runs second, followed by Cole Truget, Michael Abels, and AJ Vasquez. Your leader comes around off turn number 4 this time to see 2 more laps to go. Austin Bonner, car 21, your race leader, followed by Matt Gilliam, Cole Truget. The Caddo, Oklahoma driver, Matt Abels, rides in your 4th position, and AJ Vasquez rounds out your field. Your leader, ladies and gentlemen, works us on down into turn number 3, through the middle of turn number 4, back to the high side. Your winner is Austin Bonner, followed by Matt Gilliam, Cole Truget, Michael Abels, and AJ Vasquez. Out your field. Lights out, greens up this time. Trevin Geeter, Blake Clark doing a little beating and banging down the front straightaway. Try to hustle on down to the corner number 1. It is Trevin Geeter in car number 03, followed by Blake Clark, Ruben Broussard, Charlie Wilson, and Scott Martin. Trevin Geeter, your race leader, hustles on down to turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. The Sanger, Texas driver, Charlie Wilson, pulls it off into the infield and calls this one and quits and is done for heat race number 1. Here, battle for second starting to heat up between Blake Clark and Ruben Broussard. Your 4th runner is the 51 of Scott Martin. Trevin Gator, your race leader, followed by Blake Clark and Ruben Broussard. Your leader works on the back straightaway as he runs the high side of turn number 3 and out of turn number 4 to see 2 more laps to go. Trevin Gator in car number 03. One more trip around for your field. Trevin Gator, your leader, followed by Blake Clark, Ruben Broussard, and Scott Martin. Little contact between second running Blake Clark and third running Ruben Broussard. But meanwhile, he was up front and gone. Your winner, he comes to you out of Lindsay, Oklahoma. That's the 03 Trevin Gator. Clay Parker and Justin McNeil will be side by side at the cone to bring us to the green. Here we go. Clay Parker hustles on down to corner number 1 on the low side. Justin McNeil and Josh Landers racing down the back straightaway to take it through wide for the race lead. Clay Parker still leads us into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, your race leader is a 189 of Justin McNeil. Still a battle for your front running position between Justin McNeil and Clay Parker. Now Josh Landers to the high side of turn number 3 in the mix. Justin McNeil, your race leader, off turn number 2. Clay Parker right second, followed by Josh Landers and Mandy Bowen. Your top 3 starting to pull away from the rest of the field now. Your race leader out of Denton, Texas, car number 189, that's Justin McNeil, followed by Clay Parker and Josh Landers. Josh Landers taking a peek to the inside of the 69 of Clay Parker. Nothing working for him there as they worked their way off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 5. Landers to the inside of Clay Parker down the back straightaway. They drag race for position number 2. Justin McNeil is your race leader off of 4. Clay Parker has second at the line. White flag displayed this time for your leader, Justin McNeil. Your battle for that second run position still starting to heat up. That is Josh Landers and Clay Parker. Landers takes peek to the high side off of turn number 4 and takes second. Your winner, though, he comes out of Denton, Texas in car number 189. That's Justin McNeil. We look for a green flag this time. A lot better start as we race down the front straightaway. The 124 of Dean Abbey will be your race leader. Down the back straightaway, Dean Abbey, followed by Braden Wyatt, Josh Canoyer, John Freeman, Scotty Kelton, and Eric Kimbrough. Coming around complete lap number 1 is the 124 of Dean Abbey. Braden Wyatt hustles on down to the bottom side of turn number 3 and out of turn number 4, looking to run down your race leader. Nothing showing for him as your third place running 41 Josh Canoyer hustles on down the back straightaway. John Freeman rides the top side of turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Back up front, your leader is the 124 of Dean Abbey as we are 3 laps down in this one. Abbey, Wyatt, Canoyer, Freeman, Kelton, and Kimbrough. Your leader hustles on down to turn number 3 to the high side and diamonds the corner out of 4. Let's see, 2 more laps to go, 6 down, 2 more to go in this heat race number 1 for your USA Limited Modifieds. There, Kimber got a little sideways, spun her around and keeps it going. Meanwhile, your leader to the high side of turn number 3, out of turn number 4, the 124 of Dean Abbey, followed by Braden Wyatt, Josh Canoyer, John Freeman, Scotty Kelton, and Eric Kimbrough. Henson and Klinkenbeard, Walt and Elliott were green off of 4. Alley hustles on down to turn number 1 to be your race leader off of turn number 2. It's Aaron Alley, followed by John Nimitz, Nick Klinkenbeard, and here comes the 09 of Robert Elliott, taking it 3 wide through turn number 4. Robert Elliott and Nick Klinkenbeard battle it out for 3rd position. Elliott on the bottom side of the speedway. Drag races John Nimitz down the back straightaway. He has 2nd as they race on into turn number 3. 09 of Robert Elliott looks to run down to 17A, your race leader of Aaron Alley. Aaron Alley, your leader, followed by Robert Elliott, John Nimitz, Nick Klinkenbeard, Mitchell Henson, and Richard Walt. Closing in lap by lap is the Clinton, Oklahoma driver, the 09 of Robert Elliott, as they hustle on down to turn number 3, through the middle of turns 3 and 4, and out of turn number 4. Robert Elliott to the inside this time. The 17A of Aaron Alley drifts up the racetrack, can't get enough real estate this time. Aaron Alley is your race leader, followed by Robert Elliott, John Nimitz, Klinkenbeard, Mitchell Henson, and Richard Walt. Robert Elliott to the bottom side of turn number 1. Nothing going again this time. As we come around to be 6 down, 2 more to go. Your leader is Aaron Alley. Robert Elliott to the inside once again in turn number 1. Nothing cooking, but does gain some ground on the 17A of Aaron Alley. The 09 of Robert Elliott to the low side of turn number 3. Keeps it glued to the bottom side of turn number 4. And out of 1 more lap to go this time. Aaron Alley, your race leader. The 09 of Robert Elliott all over the tail tank of your race leader. He dives down to the low side of turn number 3. Keeps it glued there. Aaron Alley with the diamond mover to beat your race winner. Aaron Alley, your winner, followed by Robert Elliott, John Nimitz, Nick Klinkenbeard, Mitchell Henson, and Richard Wall. We go back green this time. Justin Cox, your race leader, as they hustle on down to turn number 1. Greg Frazier gets into the front straightaway wall, but Justin Cox still your race leader, followed by Greg Frazier, Terrell Evans, Brandon Decker, and Brian Harrison, as they all roll into the high side of turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Your leader is Justin Cox. Justin Cox, your race leader, works it on down the back straightaway. The 66 exit Greg Frazier runs in second. Terrell Evans is third. They work on back down the front straightaway to complete lap number 3. 3 laps down, 5 laps to go for your leader, Justin Cox, in car 2C. Justin Cox to the high side, turn number 3. Diamonds it off to the middle of turn number 4 to be your race leader still as he works back into turn number 1. Greg Frazier runs second. Terrell Evans is third. Brandon Decker and Brian Harrison. They come around out of turn number 4 this time to see 2 more laps to go. 6 laps down. Justin Cox, your race leader, followed by the 66X of Greg Frazier, Terrell Evans, Brandon Decker, and Brian Harrison. White flag this time. One more time around. Your leader works us into turn number 1 out of 2. Brian Harrison calls it quits for heat race number 3 as he pulls in the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. He works into turn number 4. That's Justin Cox, followed by Greg Frazier, Brandon Decker. Terrell Evans is slow on the back straightaway. Go green. Green's up. Here we go. Aaron Benedict and Austin Monner race on down the front straightaway. Aaron Benedict is your race leader into turn number 1, followed by Austin Monner. William Gould, Shelby Williams now in third. Gould shuffle on back to 4th. We're going to take it 2 wide, drag racing down the front straightaway for your lead. It's Austin Monner in 21. Austin Monner, your race leader, followed by Aaron Benedict. Shelby Williams to the high side down the back straightaway, looking to take over second. Shelby Williams rides second. Aaron Benedict is third. William Gould 4th. Tommy Faint is your top 5. Back up front is Austin Bonner, not running away so quick to 9 as Shelby Williams says, get back here. And runs him on down into turn number 3. Watch the bottom side of the speedway. The G17 of William Gould with a hard charge on the 77A. Aaron Benedict, not enough real estate or grip to make it happen to 9 as Shelby Williams to the inside of the 21 of Austin Monner as they work him on down back to the straightaway. Austin Monner sees that, goes back down to the bottom side of the speedway to protect the 9. Shelby Williams makes a dive on the 21 of Austin Monner, slides it up, not working for him. 3-wheeling it is Austin Monner back down the back straightaway. Shelby Williams not giving up just yet. We are 2 wide for first. Austin Bonner is your leader, followed by Shelby Williams. Your battle for third is Aaron Benedict, William Gould, Tommy Fain looking to make a run on him too. Shelby Williams all over the 21 of Austin Bonner. Just can't find the real estate or room to get by him for your race lead. He's still your race leader. That is Austin Bonner out of Elk City, Oklahoma, to the high side, which may have cost him the lead just then. The 9 of Shelby Williams down to the low side. We'll watch him into turn number 1. Shelby Williams, your Williams and Bonner run side by side. A little bump and go action from the 9 of Shelby Williams. Austin Bonner still your race leader by a nose at the line. Halfway home in this one already. Austin Bonner is your race leader, followed by Shelby Williams, Aaron Benedict, William Gould, Tommy Fain still your top 5. Still a battle up front between Austin Bonner and Shelby Williams. Austin Bonner on the high side of the racetrack. Shelby Williams in car 9 on the low side. Ran him on down the back straightaway, they said. White Castle's being thrown this time. Slide job not complete by the 9 of Shelby Williams as he stays glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. Off back into turn number 1. car slow, looks like with a right rear flat, the G17 of William Gould, as he's slow on the top side of turn number 2. Austin Bonner, Shelby Williams, Aaron Benedict, Tommy Fain, and Bobby Miller's now near your top 5. Green flag stays on as William Gould pulls it off into the infield. Austin Bonner is your race leader. Shelby Williams rides right behind him in second, back down to the low side of turn number 1, slides up not enough. That gives Aaron Benedict a run on the second place running Shelby Williams. Your top 4 all race the high side of the racetrack. Aaron Benedict ducks down to the low side to try to take a run on second place running Shelby Williams. Nothing working for him there. Your leader, Austin Bonner, works a high side down the back straightaway. Tommy Fain, little high in turn number 3. White flags out. One more trip around for Austin Bonner. They work him on down the back straightaway. Shelby Williams dives down low, right castles up. Shelby Williams is your race winner off of turn number 4, followed by Austin Bonner, Aaron Benedict, Tommy Fain, Bobby Miller, Blake Clark, Brian Schutte, Jody York, Cody Shoemaker, JD Davis. Your winner, he comes to you out of Bonham, Texas in car number 9. That's Shelby Williams. What a race. They worked them on down the back straightaway. The 21 of Austin Bonner had a little push, which allowed the 9 of Shelby Williams to throw a slide job for the race lead to come off turn number 4 for your win. Give him a hand once again, the 9 of Shelby Williams. And this time, it's up and it's away. Great start for Modified. John Webb hustles us on down into turn number 1 and leads us on the high side of the speedway. Austin Bonner gets a run on Jay Baggett. Baggett not giving up yet. They battle down the back straightaway. Austin Bonner this time has it, sides up in front of Jay Baggett out of turn number 4. 3 wide and 4 wide in the back of the field, but back up front, your leader is John Webb. Matt Gilliam races Jay Baggett for 3rd. David Tanner and Kel Westover battle for 5th. William Gould, Travis Bragg, Manuel Williams, Cole Truget, Rodney Sanders. John Webb on the high side of the raceway, followed by the 21 of Austin Bonner. Matt Gilliam runs 3rd. Jay Baggett, Kel Westover, David Tanner, William Gould, Travis Bragg, Cole Truget, Manuel Williams, and Rodney Sanders rounds out your top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the battle starting to shape up for the 4th position between Jay Baggett up top, Kel Westover with a White Castle slider out of turn number 4. Jay Baggett back down to the bottom side of the speedway, trying to get a run on the 60 of William Gould, who runs 6, and he's got it. Keep your eye on the 9 of Cole Truget, the Woodward, Oklahoma driver, your A-main winner last week, had already worked his way up into the 5th position after starting 9th. Your leader is John Webb, Austin Bonner, Matt Gilliam, Kel Westover, Cole Truget, and your 16th starter is now running 6. 10 positions advanced already in 7 laps. That's Happy Texas of Rodney Sanders. Rodney Sanders had advanced 10 positions already in this A-main for your modifieds. Keep your eye on car number 20 as he works down into turn number 1 this time on the high side. But meanwhile, back up front, coming out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, is the 87 of John Webb. John Webb is your leader, followed by Austin Bonner, Matt Gilliam, Kel Westover, Cole Truget, Rodney Sanders, William Gould, Jay Baggett, Travis Bragg, Michael Evans. Three wide in the back and field down the back straightaway, but we stay clean and green. No harm, no foul. John Webb still your race leader as we are 10 laps down, 10 more to go. Your leader works down into the high side of turn number 3. Easy on the minors, back on the gas through the middle of the corner and down the front straightaway. It's 87 to John Webb. Austin Bonner right second, followed by Matt Gillen, Carl Wester, Cole Truget, and Rodney Sanders. Lap traffic coming into play this time. For the 87 to John Webb. Justin Robinson has a little technical glitch. He pushes up the corner. He will be the first one to go a lap down to your leader, John Webb. Webb has his eyes set on the 24M. Chris Bragg tried to put him a lap down, but look out. Caution flag does wave. We have a 3-car pileup coming out of number 4. Slow pace set. Diamonds a corner. We're going green this time. 12 laps down, 8 laps to go. John Webb hustles on down to the high side of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Rodney Sanders went 3 right out of turn number 2, didn't make it work. Carl Westover wide. Castle Friday now to turn number 4, not enough. Matt Gilliam rides second. Carl Westover completes the slider this time out of turn number 2. Greg races back down the back straightaway with Matt Gilliam. John Webb is your leader, followed by Matt Gilliam, Carl Westover, Cole Truget, Austin Bonner, Rodney Sanders, and William Gould. Three right through the middle of turns number 1 and 2 with Truget, Bonner, and Gilliam. Third position starting to hit up, but look out! Second place running, Carl Westover goes around on the top side of turn number 4, which brings back green again. Here we go. John Webb, your race leader, followed by Austin Bonner, now runs second as he drives it down low for John on Cole Truget. Truget says, no way, sir, and hits it back away. Now in the back straightaway, John Webb, your race leader, followed by Cole Truget, Austin Bonner, Rodney Sanders. Keep your eye on the 20 of Rodney Sanders. He is hard charging on the bottom side of the raceway out of turn number 2. Austin Bonner drives the back straightaway well and keeps the car going. Has a little push out of turn number 4. Rodney Sanders now rides third. Austin Bonner 4th. William Gould is 5th. Manuel Williams the 3rd is 6th. Rodney Sanders on the tail tank of Cole Truget. Takes a peek to the bottom. Truget gives him one lane to make work if he can. Cannot. John Webb still your leader through the high side of turn number 1 and 2. Comes around seat 2. More laps to go. Cole Truget rides second. Rodney Sanders is 3rd. Austin Bonner is 4th. Manuel Williams the 3rd is 5th. And William Gould 6th. Coming around this time is John Webb to seat 1. Lap to go. Cole Truget still rides second on the low side. Rodney Sanders on the top trying to make something work. Down the back straightaway trying to get a run on the 9 of Cole Truget. Out of turn number 4, your winner is John Webb in 87. Rodney Sanders edges Cole Truget for 2nd. Cole Truget runs 3rd. Austin Bonner, Emmanuel Williams the 3rd. William Gould, Jay Baggett, David Tanner, Cole Westover, Chris Bragg, Michael Abels, Emmanuel Williams, AJ Vasquez, Ryan Spengler, Travis Bragg. 15 laps of distance. Here we go. Josh Landers rumbled on down the front straightaway on the high side of turn number 1 and out of 2. Blake Clark with a little push. That gives Ruben Broussard 2nd position down the back straightaway. Josh Landers is your leader, followed by Ruben Broussard. Blake Clark 3 wide out of turn number 4. Blake Clark will lead. Caution. He'll will get on the green flag. Josh Landers will remain your race leader down the back straightaway, followed by Blake Clark, Ruben Broussard, Clay Parker, on the top side of turn number 1. Josh Landers is your leader down the front straightaway. Second running is Blake Clark. Third, Ruben Broussard, Clay Parker, Danny Merrill, keep your eye on the 55 of Charlie Wilson. He was your 10th starter. We went 3 wide down the front straightaway, which selects Clay Parker and Danny Merrill. And the infield leader, Ruben Broussard, Blake Clark, and we come back to the green on the front straightaway. Josh Landers runs us off down into turn number 1 out of turn number 2. We're 2 wide, and now single file as they run down the back straightaway. Josh Landers, your race leader, followed by Ruben Broussard, Trevin Geeter, Blake Clark, Manny Bowen. Danny Merrill gets loose and spins it out. And turn number 4 keeps it going. Green light stays on. Josh Landers, your race leader down the front straightaway. He works us on down the back straightaway. We're 4 laps into this one. 10 more laps to go this time. Trevin Geeter working the low side of the racetrack, looking to get a run on the 51 of Ruben Broussard from Fort Worth, Texas. Trevin Geeter with a little bump and run, a little NASCAR style into turn number 1, which gives him second place. Josh Landers still your race leader. We're halfway home this time. Trevin Geeter right second, followed by Ruben Broussard, Blake Clark, Manny Bowen, and Scott Martin. Josh Landers comes around to see 5 more laps to go this time. He is your race leader down the back straightaway, followed by Trevin Geeter, Ruben Broussard, Blake Clark, Mandy Bowen, and Scott Martin. Oh, 11 laps down. Josh Landers works down the back straightaway, coming around to complete lap number 12, and we'll see 2 more laps to go. This time, Trevin Geeter working the high side of the racetrack, getting a run on the 14 next to Josh Landers. Will he have enough to get the lead? Josh Landers, your leader, followed by Trevin Geeter, Ruben Broussard, Blake Clark, and Manny Bowen. Trevin Geeter is closing in on the 14X of Josh Landers. One more trip around this time. Scott Martin goes a lap down to your race leader, but he does work into turn number 3. And out of turn number 4, Geeter with last run, not enough. Josh Landers, your winner, followed by Trevin Geeter. Ruben Broussard, Blake Clark, Mandy Bowen, and Scott Martin. Your last and final A-main of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, he climbs out of the race car. Give him a hand, Josh Landers. The distance, Dean Abbey and Robert Elliott bring us to the green off turn number 4. So pace set, here we go, in the bonfire. Amen. Robert Elliott gets a jump on the high side of turn number 1 and down the front straightaway. We're already running 3 and 4 wide in the back of the pack. Robert Elliott and Dean Abbey race down the front straightaway. Dean Abbey is your race leader, followed by Robert Elliott. Robert Elliott does lead at the line to lead lap number 1. And Dean Abbey still not giving up yet on this one. Robert Elliott followed by Dean Abbey. Greg Frazier bounces it into the wall off turn number 3, but we stay green. Caution flag does wave as we were 2 laps in. Caution flag does come out for the 26 of Richard Walp, who called it quits and pulled off into the infield. We're green this time. Robert Elliott leads us on down the front straightaway. Dean Abbey back down to the bottom side stage, lead down now, Greg races in, but Robert Elliott still on point as we race off into turn number 3. Dean Abbey now your race leader. Justin Krauss gets loose and down into the infield. But Dean Abbey, your race leader up front, followed by Robert Elliott, Aaron Alley, Greg Frazier, Braden Wyatt. That's your top 5 running order at the moment. With blue ride down the front straightaway, Terrell Evans, John Clement, and Mitchell Henson. Back up front down the back straightaway is the Roanoke, Texas driver, Dean Abbey, in car 124. Robert Elliott rides second. Battle for third between Greg Frazier and Aaron Alley. Braden Wyatt sits 5th. Greg Frazier gets a little loose. Braden Wyatt and Greg Frazier, now Aaron Alley in the mix, all battling for your 3rd running position. Braden Wyatt on the bottom side keeps it clean and down the front straightaway. Up front on the bottom side of the racetrack is Dean Abbey. On the high side, trying to run him down, will be the 09 of Robert Elliott. Coming around, and he just completed lap number 5, is the 124 of Dean Abbey. Dean Abbey, your race leader, followed by Robert Elliott, Braden Wyatt, and Greg Frazier. John Nimitz now tries the low side of the racetrack. Stays lead there out of turn number 4. He'll have 5th running position at the line. Aaron Alley, Terrell Evans, Mitchell Henson, Brandon Decker. Dean Abbey not quite pulling away from Robert Elliott. Robert Elliott still pedaling hard around the top side of the racetrack. Dean Abbey still remains as your race leader as he works off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Straightaway advantage between your top 2, and then back is 3rd running Braden Wyatt, Greg Frazier runs fourth. John Nimitz still fifth. Terrell Evans is now sixth. Contact with Nick Klingenbeer and Brandon Decker sent to the infield. We're halfway home, 10 down, 10 to go. Terrell Evans going to try the high side out of turn number 4. Richard Walt, the slow car, holding up Dean Abbey in court number 124, which is allowing the 09 of Robert Elliott to make ground on him. Robert Elliott within striking distance now as they race off turn number 2. Keep your eye on the battle for the lead as they race into turn number 3. John Freeman gets spun around off turn number 4. Caution flag will come out. Wow, restart. Here we go. Dean Abbey leads us on down the front straightaway, followed by Robert Elliott, Braden White, Greg Frazier, Terrell Evans, and John Nimitz. The front two go to the bottom side of the racetrack. Braden White hard charging on the top side of turn number 2, looking to get a run on Robert Elliott for your second running position. Greg Frazier glued to the bottom side out of turn number 4. Up front, your leader is still Dean Abbey in 124. Your battle now is for your race lead down the front back straightaway into turn number 3. Robert Elliott has first down the front straightaway to lead lap number 12. Robert Elliott is your race leader, followed by Dean Abbey, Braden White off the high side of turn number 2, trying to get a run. We go 3 wide towards the back of the pack with Mitchell Hinton, John Nimitz, and Nick Klingenbeard. Braden White getting a run on second place running Dean Abbey. Dean Abbey with a little push to the middle of turns number 1 and 2, which allows Braden White to take over your second running position. Braden White out of turn number 4. Oh, Terrell Evans gets spun around by the 9-8 of Mitchell Hinton as he rolls to a stop off of turn number 4. Robert Elliott brings us to the green this time. Green's up. Here we go. Robert Elliott hustles on down into the first corner on the low side of the speedway. Dean Abbey runs second. Keep your eye on the 65 of Braden White down the back straightaway. Braden White on the high side along with the 09 of Robert Elliott. Oh, Dean Abbey, your second place running, spins her out into the infield, which allows the 65 of Braden White to move up into the second position, followed by Greg Frazier, Nick Klingenbeard, Josh Canoyer, Brandon Decker, John Nimitz, Aaron Alley, and John Freeman. Braden White not giving up on the top side of the racetrack, still pedaling hard, pedaling fast. And to turn number 3, 09 of Robert Elliott, your race leader. Down the front straightaway, 2 more laps to go. Elliott, your leader, followed by Braden White, Greg Frazier, Josh Canoyer, Nick Klingenbeard, Brandon Decker, John Nimitz. White flags out one more time. Down the back straightaway, your leader is 09 of Robert Elliott. He works the high side of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, your winner is Robert Elliott. Braden White comes home second. Greg Frazier, Josh Canoyer, Brandon Decker, Nick Klingenbeard, John Nimitz, Aaron Alley, John Freeman, Scotty Kelton, Terrell Evans, Richard Walt, and Brian Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner pulled on the slab right here on the front straightaway. He comes to you out of Clinton, Oklahoma. Your winner in car number 09, that's Robert Elliott. On behalf of myself, Trace Miller, and the rest of the Monarch Motor Speedway staff, we appreciate you for coming out. Hope you have safe travels home and hope to see you